The WTCA General Assembly returns to the continent for the second time after its last assembly in Algeria in 2016. This assembly was to take place in 2021 initially, but it was postponed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Here are some highlights from key speakers during Tuesday's opening ceremony.
Today here we are, assembled at a great time in the world's economic history, when we are just emerging from COVID, and also when we are suffering the consequences of war in Ukraine. I believe the world can draw comfort from Africa's potential to help solve many of the problems of today, in particular, problem of ensuring food security across the world. Africa is gearing up and is on the journey to fulfill its promise.
We have 14 members already in Africa. And it's been an area that we haven't come back to in a number of years. And we should have, but we didn't. And I must say that what's been happening in Africa, the changes in the past 5 years, the growth of this, the integration of the economies, and the growth that's taking place, and then the demographics that we're well aware of, which is in a few more years, I think it's 20 more years, 1 out of every 4 people will be living here in Africa. The opportunities are here.
The integration of this continent is already advancing. The World Bank tells us that by the year 2035, where we implement the AfCFTA in a manner that aggressively addresses our challenges, by the year 2035, we will lift 100 million people out of poverty, abject poverty, moderate poverty. We will contribute up to $450 billion to Africa's combined GDP, and more importantly for me, we will close the gender salary gap, and we will be able to produce and establish an alternative supply chain.
This event is hosted under the theme Towards African Economic Integration and Enhanced Global Presence.